Well, it's Monday evening, back down the lake, and as you can see, it's pretty damn wild out here. I just had to get out and stamp all the pegs right in case I've done a Mary Poppins across the lake in the night. They did forecast it, they said it was going to get up a bit wet and wild, and it certainly has. I got here this morning about, well, bright and early this morning. I left home at 4. Got here about 4:45. Had a wander around and see a couple of fish actually. Unfortunately there was a lad fishing right where I saw him, but he said he was off at 10. So I went on the opposite side of the lake and see a couple of fish over there as well. So I was in a little bit of a quandary really, whether to stay where I was or following him into the swim when he left. But he went and had one and lost one in the sort of couple of hours, or 5 hours left before I was moving in. Which, rather than sort of encourage me, put me off a bit, because quite often if a couple get hooked they move off. So I went round there for about half an hour and didn't really fancy it, so moved back to the swim I started in, didn't fancy that, and then I saw 4 or 5 fish further up the lake, so I've moved in here. So I've done sort of 3.5 swims in a day and seen quite a few fish, to be honest. I reckon in total I've probably seen 20 fish today, which is probably almost as much as I've seen all year. Like I say, there's been those 2 bites, so things are looking good, apart from the weather. But I'm not sure if they're still here, that's the only thing. It's a bit of an odd swim this, it's not one they often visit, or not the areas I saw them in anyway. And I'm not convinced they stayed after I got in here. But the alarm's set for 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. Get up and have a look. And if they've moved, so will I. Well, I suppose it almost goes without saying, but moved. Didn't see anything over the other side, so decided to have a wander about, see what I can find. Didn't see any fish anywhere really. Went down the shallow end of the lake, climbed all the trees, see all the bottom, all the bar. They're not down there. Watching them yesterday, they sort of started on the back and worked their way up. If they didn't carry on going down the shallows, then there's a good chance they turned back hiding behind this island. The one thing I do know is they're not going to be down the bottom of the wind, because these fish really don't like the wind. I've yet to see them face of the wind, teeth of the wind. So really, process of elimination, I reckon they're back out here. I nearly fished about 3 swims ago. I think they're there, don't we, Pat? Yes, I think they're here. Catch them, yes. All the rigs went out really well. I know my marks in here. I had 4 fish out of this swim, so sort of almost half the fish I've had out of the lake. So I'm quite happy in here, quite confident. Know my spots. Set the house up and get the kettle on. Wait for the big one. Catch a carp bigger than you. Yes, bigger than you. That'd be a fish, wouldn't it? About it is halfway through setting up, just got the house up, just putting the dog's ground sheet in the back, stopped for a little look at the lake, and I've seen one just come right out, dead straight in front of me, quite a long way out, further than I was fishing, just over 110, something like that. Good fish as well, just slipped right up out the water and down, just cranked one in. First cast went a bit astray and they crossed me, but the second one landed absolutely smack on the wind. So proper confidence. I reckon these are just about as good a conditions as you could possibly have in June. Low pressure, total cloud cover, steady wind. And I've just seen another one come out in front of me. I'm on the fish, conditions are perfect. I'm about as confident can possibly get, to be honest. It's just a case of how big and how many. Well, I know everyone out there in the real world is going to be moaning about this weather for June, but from a carp angler's perspective, this is perfect, isn't it? Looks absolutely spot on. I've already phoned the missus and told her not exactly to expect me home tomorrow. Got to do an extra night if it's like this. I've got a really good feeling this week for this swim. Now I've seen a couple of fish here. Confidence is sky high. Hey Padwa, where's your dad's carp then, eh? Where's your dad's carp? We'll have had one by now. They're still out there because I've seen one this morning. Right in bite time now. I thought something would have pulled one of them strings. It's this sort of time when you think you should have had a bite, you start fretting about, are they all presented? Did they land in the weed? Is it tangled? Sitting on your hands not to do a recast. So I've only seen the one. That was when I first woke up about 5:15. It's probably about, I don't know, 6:30 now. The one I saw was sort of about the range of those geese, I suppose. I've got one there, one further, one a little bit closer. There's 3 I've seen since I've been in here, so they're definitely out there. Why no bites? Hey Padwa, why no bites? What? You don't care, do you, as long as you get stroked? Quite a lot's happened since we last spoke, which was, I don't know when, first thing this morning I think, wasn't it? I decided I was going to do the extra night after all, and I was going to stay in that end of island swim, whatever happened, because there was fish there. When I checked my spots, when I wound in, they were alright, but I wasn't overly happy with them, so I thought what I'd do is spend an hour or so thrashing it in the middle of the day, the worst time for a bite. Find some decent spots, maybe put a little bit of bait out and do another night in there. So that was the plan. And then the sun came out, everything changed. I thrashed about, I'd found my spots, I'd marked them all up, I was happy with it. Before I cast out, I started popping up the shops. Nice sunny day, so I popped past the shallows and there's fish everywhere, absolutely everywhere. All through the gap, all in the out of bounds. This is the swim where I caught the big head mirror from the other week, last week before. Yeah, just cruising about in big packs. Obviously thinking about, you know, the spawning time. It's getting very close. Day like this, there was in groups. They weren't actually spawning, but there was in packs. But every time a cloud came over, it all sort of quieted down. They'd drift off singly, 2s here, 3s here. And then mainly on the other side, and then I watched a few come through the gap, and then a couple went right over the spot where I caught from before, just milling about, and I thought, oh, it's got to be worth it. So back round there, back it all up, pushed it all around here, and here I am, baits in position, going to do my last night up here, see what happens. but they're here. On them again. Padwa clearing the area. No rabbit or pigeon is safe. Get him in, rabbits. Where are they? Go on in. Go on in. Get him. Go on in. Get him. There's usually hundreds of them out here. The whole place is actually just one big rabbit warren. They are everywhere. He loves it first light around here. God, that's a big old warren, isn't it? Where's all the rabbits gone, Pad? Where you gone? In there. Well, this is my final morning to try and save a blank. I think I made the right choice. Well, I think I made the right choice every morning, or every night. It paid off so far. But there's no wind today. There's no cloud. So it's going to be warm. And when it's warm, this is where they like it. Didn't hear an awful lot in the night, but must admit I was so knackered I was out pretty early. But I can pretty much guarantee it. Well, there's my first little liner. I was just about to say I can pretty much guarantee after what I saw yesterday that they're going to be creeping up here today, and quite early as well. They're definitely going to be headed for the out of bounds today in this weather, 100%. I'm not sure, but I think I might have just seen something under the island out there. Can't see any grebes or anything coming up. Yeah, they're coming. We can save a blank. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. 3 days and nights. I've been confident as hell every minute that I've been here. Done 5 swims, I've been on fish 5 times. Caught bugger all. 1 line bite today. How the fish haven't turned up in the out of bounds back in the shallows, I do not know. It is absolutely scorched here. It's not here. I've seen a few out in the middle, out in the open water, just cruising about, backs out. They obviously haven't read the same books as me. So there you go. I blanked.